Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Essence League Hardcore. Last time, we did a couple maps, completed another one of the maps in our atlas, which was the Grotto map. We actually don't have any more tier 2 maps on us. Hopefully after the Xana daily, she'll drop a couple maps for us and we can use those. But for today, let's start off by looking at our chess piece real quick. We were talking about how, we didn't have enough damage and getting a 5-link would really help. And I couldn't decide whether I should buy a new armor piece or not. At the end of the day, I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I haven't read the comments yet on the previous video, and it hasn't been released yet. I'm doing this right after the previous video, but you know what? I can't stand it anymore. I want a 5-link, so let's just do it. I bought the prophecy already. It cost us 25 chaos, quite a bit of money, but I'm sure that we will make that money back eventually, and hopefully this pays off and we don't die immediately. That's what I'm most worried about. If we don't die immediately, eventually this will pay off. So I ended up buying the Jeweler's Touch Prophecy for 25 chaos. It will create a fully linked 5-socket item with a single Jeweler's Orb. So we're not going to get a 6-socket, sadly. However, we'll have a 5-link 5-socket, I'm assuming. There you go. So here's our 5-link, and our links are probably going to be Control Destruction, LMP, and Life Leech. That's actually really hard to roll. Vorici Calculator. This is probably going to cost a lot of chromes to do. So this thing has a requirement of 199 strength. It has 5 sockets. We're looking for 1 red, 3 blue, 1 green. Calculate. The best way is to do 1 green, 2 blue over and over. All right. 1 green, 2 blue. I can't even do that. Vorici isn't high enough level. Okay, what's the next best? Average cost. What's the next best one? Vorici 3 blue? Can't do that either. Oh my god, this is the problem now. 1 green, 1 blue maybe? Vorici 2 blue. Okay, let's try for Vorici 2 blue. Nope. Oh, this is a problem. We did it! Okay. That cost 75 crowns, but I don't care. Hopefully we won't need to change this for a while. Let's put on the strength belt. Put on our armor, and then put our belt back on. So what did I just do right there? This glorious plate has a 191 strength requirement, and we don't have enough strength to actually equip this. When we put on the belt, it gives us enough strength, and this armor itself gives us another 20 strength. So after that, we switch over the belt, and now we have 193 strength. So the 20 strength on the armor actually makes a bit of a difference. Okay, with all that said and done, we now have Controlled Destruction on our Ice Spear. That probably raised our DPS by like a good 2,000 maybe. We're sitting at 8,900. And without Controlled Destruction, it's 7,000. So it's a big jump. Okay, let me hop on Discord. Hello.
Hello. How goes?
So I bit the bullet and I 5-linked it.
You 5-linked it.
I did it.
Did you buy the prophecy?
I did. It was 25 chaos.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm okay
You
with it.
deserve it.
Yeah, I deserve
You deserve it. Yeah.
Are you wearing headphones?
I am. Is
Okay.
it echoing?
Yeah, a bit.
How about now?
Hello. Oh, much better.
Hello.
Much better.
Okay. I turned it down just a couple of notches.
Yeah, I don't know. It's your microphone has a bit of echo sometime. That's okay. All right,
This is so loud.
let's try a Xana daily. Complete another Master's mission. That's actually one of the easier Xana dailies. Completing. I hate the timed ones. Those are really hard.
But it's so good. It's such an awesome. I love.
The timed one? That's
No,
because
I
you
love the
clear
mastered
fast.
ones.
Oh yeah, I like those too.
Because you get master. You get both. You get both. You get so much.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What map do I want to do?
I feel like
Here?
this league, I wanna be more diligent with the maps. Last time around, I think I kind of like I wasn't fast enough with the maps. I think, so I didn't actually get to clear that much. I was clearing like 2 maps a day,
Oh.
which all things considered is like very slow.
Yep. It's not that much.
Yeah.
But then you're playing hardcore this season.
That's
I mean, you're playing
true.
quasi hardcore last.
Yeah, I mean, I was quasi hardcore, right?
Man, I'm such a noob.
What do you mean?
I was just killing some stuff just a second ago.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this is strange. Whenever I have my Orb of Storms out,
Uh-huh.
like every time I was putting down the lightning warp mine, I was getting like a little zap effect hitting me. You know, what's that about? And then I finally read the tooltip. I finally read the tooltip.
That's funny. So you didn't
It's
didn't
like,
know that there was
oh!
like extreme synergy between your mines
No!
and Orb of
I
Storms?
did not-
That's the
I
whole
did not
point.
realize.
That's so
Yeah!
funny.
I was like, it's like a Nova, and it zaps people that come near it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. But now it's like, oh, it zaps people a lot.
Yeah.
Not that I've put any like damage nodes on it, but
But that's fine, right?
and I really don't have any lightning damage per se, but I just like hang out in this huge area of effect now. It's
Do you-
like
do you crit a
ridiculous
lot?
area of effect. Not a whole lot.
Okay, because you could even put power charge and crit on that thing.
I could, but I don't really care about it because I'm doing an elemental overlord or overload,
Okay.
and I think the flat 40% is better.
Ye-
It's a 40% more modifier,
yeah.
and I haven't put any points towards crit. I haven't geared any towards crit.
Elemental
Just like-
overload removes multiplier, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can crit more, but with the mines, it doesn't matter because the mines, like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, my damage is so much better now.
Funny how that happens, eh?
Yeah, what a
Whenever
difference
you,
it
like, get
makes.
another
Just one.
one link on your main spell.
Yeah.
Actually, what I noticed is that it's like some really small things will really affect the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like going from level 18 to 19 on the lightning warp was
Oh,
like
that's not. That's
it
not.
was just it was. I mean, it's one level, but it's just and it doesn't look
Yeah.
like a whole lot
That's not a small thing,
on
though.
paper.
Not for its
But it's not a
spells.
small thing.
It's a big deal.
Not a small thing at all.
Yeah.
One level.
That's why so many people used to get Empower, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be kind of a cool. Like if I ever get a 6th link.
yeah. I mean, you
able to
can't. You
afford
can't
a
actually
power.
empower. Oh, I guess you can. Yeah. Yeah, you would empower your lightning warp.
Yeah.
Probably does more
And then
damage
all
that
the
way.
other ones.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
But I don't know. We'll see if I ever get to 6 link territory before the season is up or before my interest wanes.
Yeah, I
My
mean that's
God.
that's the biggest limiting factor, right? You kind of get bored after a while.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's like classic ARPGs. You
Yeah.
can only just like right click and grind monsters for so long.
Spam Q. I spam Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spam right click. I can't do the keyboard stuff.
Oh,
No. My fingers are like firmly on the number keys for flasks. It will not move from that position. I will not remove it from that position.
how many health flasks do you have versus
2 health
buff
flasks, 1 quicksilver, 1 sapphire, and 1 mana.
Okay.
I would
Ooh,
like to
mana.
have a couple more. One more utility, maybe, like a granite. I need the mana. Sometimes I run out.
Is there anything you could do to get better regen, or
Well, it's gonna get there eventually.
okay?
But
it's
that's the
just-
thing with mind over matter, right? Like if you get bursted really hard.
Mhm.
I guess I
Oh,
can
true.
run away. I guess I don't need it. I don't know.
But sometimes, yeah.
It's like if I get a mana flask, it kind of works like a really slow health pot, you know?
Yeah.
Because I get my mana flask regens over 14 seconds, and it casts so fast, so I can use all 14
Okay.
seconds. It's one of those.
Okay. One of those guys, eh?
Are you gonna catch the presidential debate today?
I'm thinking about it.
I never saw a point to it though. Like I don't think it actually makes a difference.
The debates?
Yeah, it's just funny to watch.
I mean, it doesn't make any difference when we watch it.
Huh?
So it doesn't make a difference if we watch it or not. But
Well, even if other people watch it, unless you screw up big time, I don't think it ever made a difference.
that's not true.
No.
Ever since the Kennedy-Nixon election, that is widely considered to be the one where people finally realized what the power of debates was.
That's true. That's true.
Right? I don't know if you ever saw the video clips of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kennedy was prepared. He had makeup that didn't run under the lights.
The only thing I watch it for is to see how it like moves the markets. For example, today the entire stock market is like scared shitless
That Donald Trump's gonna win?
that Donald Trump will win the first debate. The second and third don't even matter.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Hey,
What's up?
it's me, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, sweet! I got my first shaped map.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get the rest out until like. they all break.
How many shapers orbs do you have?
I'll throw it back together.
I've gotten 3.
Okay.
I'll just
And
throw
do you
it.
save them?
Here,
No.
You just spend them immediately.
Well, I've had good maps to spend them on immediately because I had unlocked all of the first 3 tiers
Right.
before. Right. So
It's like a toy at the bottom.
Yep. But yeah, so I have shaped arid lake, map tier 8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like that one.
But it doesn't drop tier 9 maps. It's just better levels.
What? No, yeah, no, it drops tier 9 maps.
Like directly linked to it? Because it adds
Yeah.
like 3 tier or 5 tiers to it, right?
Yeah.
But I thought it only dropped stuff that's linked. Oh, I guess if you've already unlocked tier 9, then it will.
Yeah. If you've never done it before, then.
We were just holding the cotton with the piece of. That's mine.
What's the plateau boss?
Plateau boss?
Yeah, do you know?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Okay.
It's the old chat.
I mean,
Yeah.
did you do that?
Might be oak.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Might be oak. Kev and I ran it. I don't remember it being that scary.
Yeah?
I'm gonna beat you, Curtis. Is that why you brought that up?
What?
The Homer.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first day, but And Bartolo just got smoked.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He gave up like 5 runs.
I tried.
I know.
I gave up 7 runs.
You gave up 7 earned runs?
I was lost.
Shit, man.
I lost.
No, but whoa.
Is this one of your
Mistakes were made.
teams?
This
It's
is
last
this
week.
is the finals. This is the last week
Okay.
of the terrible, terrible fantasy baseball league.
What?
The worst fantasy baseball league that I've ever been in.
Because
And
you are not
only.
doing well, or what?
No, I won like so hard. This is the one that
Oh.
I went like undefeated
By the
for.
worst one he's ever been in, the
2
only
weeks.
one, aside from being my co-manager
Yeah.
I see.
in another league. So yes, it is the worst league that
It is.
I've also ever been in, though.
It's terrible, Shohan. Like the stats don't make any sense what we were going for.
Really?
So like the team, yeah. It's like innings pitched is one of the categories.
Okay.
So like generally, somebody who pitches a lot of innings pitches well,
Mhm.
but it's not guaranteed. You can
Okay.
That's what
pitch
happened
really
to me
shittily.
today. His last many games were all like 6 innings plus.
Yeah.
6 or 7 innings. This is the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
he's gone up.
Well, not
Do
the
you
first
think that,
time.
like-
He's Bartolo. It's like it's just a matter of time with
Okay,
him.
the first time since in over a month.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's Bartolo.
Well, maybe I just shouldn't put him against Miami because they're like in mourning and they have ghost.
Ghost energy. Yeah. But it's just
Actually,
like,
I watched a lot of and read a lot of Jose's today, and like I cried the whole day. I was like, no, why?
are you okay, Shohan?
You lied to me. Plateau is
What?
not all that easy. Actually, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a little scary.
Who was it?
It's like twin totems that do lightning storms and lightning everywhere.
What?
It is not
I don't,
cool.
I don't
It's like
remember this.
Big time storm herald and crap.
What?
Okay, I think I did it.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay,
You got it.
I got it. I got it.
You got it. Of course, you got
I
it.
got it.
I've also watched it.
All right. Sorry. What were you guys talking about? I was kind of
Yeah, no, don't worry.
in the zone.
I'm also talking about how basically there was a squeaker inside the toy that Pugsley had, and then it was plastic and had battery, and he like destroyed it, and then like plastic pieces were coming out. So we just did surgery.
Plastic everywhere?
Well, we did surgery on the things to remove all the
On
plastic
Pugsley?
innards. No, on his toy.
Open
Oh.
stomach surgery?
Open back. Open back and butt.
Picture, it like Toy Story.
Yeah.
Line's actually a lie. And he's like, oh god!
Hmm.
I'll get it fixed up soon. Oh yeah. I was saying that there was this baseball player that died yesterday in a boating accident.
Oh, I heard the 24-year-old.
Yeah. And then I spent the whole day like reading stuff about it and watching stuff and crying. It's like-
You cried? A lot of people said
It's
they were
not
like really
productive.
upset about it.
it's because I kept watching grown men cry, and then it made me want to cry. Like Ortiz was tearing up, and then like Gio.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I associate crying like vomiting, you know.
No.
Yeah, you see
person-
someone vomit, you want to vomit.
X wet eyes. Yeah. I guess so. Wet eyes.
Wet eyes. Okay.
But it's like not the but the vomiting is like the smell of vomit that makes me want to vomit. It's not like seeing it.
When I see it, I want to vomit.
It's the whole experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So it's a terrible, terrible league. But I came in first, Wendy came in second, and then we made it through last
Playoffs?
week, which is the playoffs.
Okay.
So now we're facing each other for champion of the worst league ever.
Champion of the worst league. I see.
Yep.
Oh wow. just-
And then I made a new
Two-week
pickup
drop?
this week. I made a new pickup today because I was trying to decide between two people. Made a new pickup today, and it totally didn't work at all. And I'm not
So-
happy about it.
So you guys play for the entire fantasy season, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you don't have like multiple seasons that run throughout.
No.
What does that mean?
I don't know, like maybe it's like Fantasy Baseball Part 1 and it's like March until June Part 2. I don't know.
No. Baseball is baseball.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, in this league, you can like really switch up your roster a whole lot.
Okay.
You have
It's
3
really bad.
ad drops a week,
Uh-huh.
so like your team doesn't even have to be the same all the way through.
Uh
And
I got another homer. I'm up now.
you got another homer?
hmm
Frick. So what happens whenever the Sox don't play? I don't have anything going on.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right.
is that just
But-
what you do? You just put socks in there?
Oh, well, the thing is, like, I drafted, like, all of the Red
Okay.
Sox.
Oh.
I fucking looked out. They have the best offensive team, like, in any team.
Okay.
Yep.
Since 2009. Like, somehow he drafted a bunch of people from like the team he
Not
likes.
somehow. Not somehow. I knew.
Okay, sorry.
If I didn't. No, seriously. If I didn't think that they would be the best players, then I wouldn't have drafted them so high.
Mm,
I knew Mookie was going to break out this year.
okay, even so, like the best.
I knew Ortiz was going to be great. Nobody thought Ortiz would be any good.
The best offense
Yeah.
in 7 years. It's like kind of hard to believe.
No, it's not. It's the Sox. It's
No,
Ortiz's
these-
last season.
It hasn't happened for you guys.
It's
for
Ortiz's
the
last season. Everybody's like playing out of their mind for Big Papi.
That's all. That's
Is it actually his last season?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's not a reason.
Yes,
Like-
it is. Everybody loves him. So they're playing out of their mind for him.
So you're saying next year it's not going to be like that at all?
No. I mean, they're going to be good. They're not going to be bad. I mean, you have Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts and Benintendi and Jackie and David Price is back for another season. It's going to be a good team, but it's not going to have Poppy. Hanley's been like just ridiculous since the All-Star break.
It was pretty ridiculous.
Like, what's going on with Hanley?
You like there were some definitely like people exceeding.
Exceeding whose expectations? Whose expectations? Because I was the one who drafted them all.
Everyone's
I should have actually-
expectations, I guess.
Previous issue. I'm sure they exceeded even your expectations.
What? No, I knew Mookie Betts was going to be an All-Star this
You knew
year.
he was
I
going to be
knew.
#1 ranked.
I didn't know. Okay,
The best. He's
I
going to be better
knew-
than Mike Trout. He's going to be better than Bryce Harper. He's going to be better than
he's not better than
Manny.
Mike Trout. He's not better than Mike Trout. Nobody's better than Mike Trout
in our. But like
in the league. Oh, sure. I mean, that's the thing. It's like
in a fantasy
in
setting. That's the thing.
in the stupid fantasy world, I knew that it would be good because I knew the Red Sox were going to have an amazing season. I knew the Red Sox were going to have an amazing season, so I knew that all of them guys would get
I
good.
don't believe you.
No,
I don't
you have an
believe
insider
No,
source,
I'm-
Curtis. Who is
I
it?
don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I don't
Then
believe
why
you
did
they
I-
were going to be that good.
Okay,
Because-
I knew there'd be good. My strategy was pick good people on good teams, and I knew the Sox would have a really good team. You
Okay,
can't mess with results.
was that Wendy grunting or is that Pugsley snoring?
That was me during invitation to Pugsley.
Okay, Shohan, my record this season, okay,
Okay.
is okay. So it's a 10 points a week.
Okay.
Okay, you can get maximum 10 points a week. My record was 700.
Wait.
So I was getting more than twice as many points as my opponent every week,
Except when I beat you.
except when Wendy beat me twice.
Twice.
But I beat her twice,
So it's fair.
Okay.
so it's fair. And I think my season record was better. I don't know.
Then
Was
what?
it? Actually, your season record might be better than me in our differential.
Oh, I don't know.
Is-
I don't know.
I think your differential might be better after that last week, which would suck because then I would need to win outright. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. I already screwed up by picking up Bartolo, I guess, because I just wasted.
Why? Wait, I don't understand.
So this guy, so I picked up a new picture because he only have three.
She picked up a guy whose last name is Colin.
You picked up a guy whose last name is Colin and expected him not to play like shit?
That's my point.
Okay, so
Actually,
screw
to
up.
be fair,
Went against
last week
my-
I picked him up. And I would have
Okay.
if Wendy wasn't so quick this morning.
You
and
would
I
have
didn't
taken it,
forget.
right? You would have taken him.
Oh, I was going to pick him up after work, and then it's like, oh, Wendy has him already.
I see.
Of course, of course.
Right.
But I get to laugh now because I didn't.
I know. See, I didn't look out at all.
I see.
I had training this morning. I had to get up early.
Yeah. Whatever.
I was at Front Street.
Oh, you're my hood.
One front, not really, but ish,
It's like pretty close.
ish. Yeah.
In your hood?
My hood.
But anyways, yeah. So I walked to the Rooster and got my coffee because nobody should have class at 8 o'clock.
Hold on, the
Oh, it's
Rooster?
Fine. I went to the Rooster on Saturday morning and I saw Adrian there, and I was like, "Oh my god, you still work at the Rooster?" In my head.
Is this a coffee shop?
Yeah. There's a couple locations. There's 3 locations. There's one at King and the last one. Yeah. There's one at King and Ontario. I went there last.
Like, right
Okay.
at George Brown.
And it's pretty good?
Oh, it's really good.
It's a good coffee shop. I mean,
And I know the
There's a
owners
lot of-
actually.
there's a lot of really good coffee shops in this town, though.
That's
I like the Rooster
that's
a lot.
true.
I like the Rooster a lot. The Rooster's one of my favorites.
I actually know
And-
who the owner is. He works freelance in film. So they're pretty cool. He's a twin. They're both cool. They're like,
All right, Wendy. So here's my question:
oldest
Do you
living twins in Canada with cystic fibrosis or something like that.
wait? What?
Can't remember what they have.
Wendy, do you technically work in media?
Yes. Not technically.
Wait, you work? Hold on, sorry. Back question. You do work in media, but is your job media?
What does that? I don't know what that means.
Like, for example, I could work media, but I would be, a programmer.
So it's the difference between your field and your profession. So her field is media, but her profession is not.
Okay. Okay,
Right.
I guess that's what I was asking.
I don't.
Actually, I don't know what her
I don't
profession.
understand.
What is your profession?
Like, I
now?
could work in your company, but I
media-
would be in programming. I wouldn't be, a media person. I'd be a programmer.
They needed a programmer.
Yeah, if we need a programmer.
Everybody
We
needs
might
programmers.
eventually. We might be
Everybody
expanding.
needs a programmer.
We
Just
might be expanding to that. It's in the talks. My title is media manager because I manage the files.
Okay.
But on the
it's
basic
funny.
We were talking to a friend. It's because we were talking to a friend, and then she works in media arts. Okay, so I guess the question isn't in
Okay.
media; it's media arts. And I'm like, oh yeah, like our friend Wendy, she was in, and I'm like, I stopped myself. I'm like, wait, is she?
So I wouldn't say media is fine. It's very general, right? Like anything, like everything's media.
Yeah.
Everything's a medium.
A book is a media.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And a medium. Oh shit.
What's Pugs doing?
Pugs
Watched the
going.
dinosaur behind the couch, and then
crazy.
he's just barking at it. And so I had to go retrieve it for him. And now they're reunited. Reunited.
And it feels so good.
So I would say like it's either production or advertising.
Oh, okay.
you could say. But I don't work for an ad agency, but I do work in advertising.
Right.
It's like, but I do work in production. It's all ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just say commercial production. Movie commercials. That's what my visual skill is.
All right.
Like,
I was just wondering. I didn't know how to describe you. I'm like PY was pretty easy. I'm like, oh yeah, PY works like as an illustrator.
she's an illustrator, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
like, and because they
Definitely
were
true.
asking about media arts, I'm like, well, PY kind of counts. She's like an illustrator.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, she's an
and I'm
illustrator.
like, and Wendy,
She's
and
in
I was like,
advertising too.
exactly. And I'm
I'm
like,
in advertising.
what's Wendy? I was just
That's
like,
where money is.
"She's-" I was like,
Yeah.
she's artsy.
No one knows. No one knows. It's okay. No one knows. I actually don't do that much design. I do a lot of, which I might get into more. I don't know. Just do everything, but I do a lot of research actually.
Yeah?
Visual research.
Okay.
Figuring out what things should look like.
hmm
But yeah. It's logistics. It's all logistics showing. It all comes down to the grilled cheese
Everything is logistics.
and the selfie stick, and yeah, I know it's a lot of that. But we'll see.
Bringing,
Trying to make a move. That
okay.
we need more positions to be there first. Yeah. We're trying to expand into we're expanding into more, or they call low budget, which is 20K productions.
Okay.
It's like a normal budget is like over 100.
These are all for ads?
Yeah, and that's not even doesn't even count like airing the ad. Doesn't even count paying for talent usually.
Right.
There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of money everywhere.
Still have money. And you know what? I learned that brand value is real because I was in canning class talking about how so there's like a canning kit you can get and it's like $60 at Canadian Tire.
Uh-huh.
It's $50 at Walmart. And I was like, I got $50 at Walmart. Or $49. And then people are like, oh, like I don't want to shop at Walmart.
Yeah, branding.
I
It's
want
important.
to- but like I want to go Canadian Tire. I'm like, it's the same thing, but it's less expensive at Walmart. They're like, no. I like to go to Canadian Tire. It's Canadian.
What?
It's all made in China. First of all, yeah,
All
it's like,
made in China.
all made in
Oh
China.
my goodness.
Hey. Oh, also,
Multinational corporations don't
that was
care
part of
about borders.
Low band Santa. She's like, think about it. Why do you think all the toys are made in China? Of course, Santa's Chinese.
It makes
like,
sense. It all makes
true.
sense now.
It all makes sense.
Santa's
now.
Chinese.
All the toys are made in China.
Yeah. Those aren't elves. Those
Especially
are
in
just
the
like
90s.
old
Especially
Chinese
in the-
grannies. Low cost grannies.
They're really short.
Yeah, that would explain why they're so short.
Oh my god.
Is that what elves are?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and then there was just like so much like you can get it at Walmart, but like I want to go get a tire. Like it's like I really. So someone was like, I wish my husband worked at Canadian Tire so I could get a discount. And then I was just like,
A lot of people like
Like-
Canadian Tire for some
I
reason.
was like-
It's the worst.
I was like,
it's
what?
a terrible shopping
it's
experience.
like,
What are
and
people
they're like,
doing?
and the
shopping at
discount's only like
Canadian Tire?
18%. And I was like, I think my discount was like higher than that, but I actually can't remember what my discount was because it was 10 years ago and I can't remember.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh, well, that's really good. Like, if your discount was higher than that because they don't treat the employees at Walmart very well. And I was like, oh my god, it's not better. Like,
It's all the
it's a big
same.
box store.
Yeah, I don't think it
I left
matters.
class so pissed off, actually. Like, what's wrong with everything?
Where,
I'm like, you know
who
what?
said this?
I was in canning class on Thursday. And
Oh,
then,
canning.
I bought my kit from Walmart already. There's like this one like Bernardine kit that you can just get like with all the stuff you need.
Yeah.
It's like just convenient if you don't have like maybe you have one thing already or you don't have anything, whatever. Because you have to get a pot.
Mhm.
That's a giant pot.
You need a big ass pot.
Big ass pot. So I bought a big ass pot. That's part of the kit, and then all the other stuff is inside. And then people are like, "Whoa, where can you get one of those?" And then like instructors like, "Can you tire?" It's around $60 there, and like I think it's cheaper at Walmart. And she's like, "Sometimes." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true." And I was like, "I think it's $11 cheaper." Like I confirmed because I checked my email. how much I bought it for. And then they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to go to Walmart." I'm like, "What?"
Well, that's just how it
It's,
goes.
I don't know. I think
And I was
there
like-
should. It's snob should pay the snob tax.
Yep.
I just like, okay, if it's close, if it's like a lot
stupid
more
tax.
convenient for go to Canadian Tire, fine, just go to Canadian Tire. Like, but
I mean, everybody pays
Not
snob
cheap,
tax on
but-
something.
yeah, I do too. But like, that's not. I just can't believe. I was just like, wow, brand value. Like, because I don't have that respect for Canadian Tire, and I make Canadian Tire commercials. Like, I don't. But I also worked there before. It's like,
Crappy tire.
yeah. Like, I never thought it was like that bad, but it's not good. Like, I'm like those, and it's not like. Ugh. It's not like it's just like it's another minimum wage job, where you don't have to have any education for.
I
you know?
mean,
Where you're gonna get
But they treat them
passed.
their people so much better than
yeah,
Walmart. I'm
they
sure.
don't.
And I just don't understand.
There's no
'cause
sweatshops. I bet they even think that people in Walmart work in sweatshops or something, or all their
It's
products are
ridiculous,
from
because-
sweatshops.
The Canadian
it's
Tire and
shitty.
Walmart are direct competitors.
They have the
Direct
exact
competitor.
same
Yep.
labor practices.
Yep.
Anything shitty that Walmart does, Canadian Tire's like, we should get in on this shitty practice.
It's-
Yeah, like I think the
I can do your
the
shitty
companies-
practice 2 times
Practice-
shittier.
the
Yeah,
work structure,
it's like, oh, it's like making sure that people never work more than 35 hours so they don't get benefits.
Yep.
Yeah, we can
the
figure
org
that out
structure,
too.
I think it is a little different because of the way it's franchised. I'm guessing, from what I've told her, but it's just like that's just like could be propaganda that I was told. But from what I remember, but also like Home Depot's a direct competitor, and if you want to like know something when you go to Canadian Tire, like there's no one to ask. Nobody knows anything.
That's true.
Like I feel way more confident going to Home Depot and asking someone a question.
Yes,
Which
I
is the
agree
whole
with
thing.
you.
Like they're like we have knowledge, and that's what they want to sell. Canadian Tire doesn't have that. They have like the door. What do you call it? The things to get you in door
Door
crashers.
crashers.
Yeah.
I mean, the only
Oh, yeah.
reason I would go there is for like
Lost leaders.
is to change my
Mm-hmm.
oil in my car. Otherwise, I see no reason to go to Canadian Tire. Even then, I guess I could go to Walmart.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's about the same. If their things are the same price, which they are much of the time because they have the same stuff, then I don't see a problem with going to Canadian Tire, picking it up there.
You know what it was? I think too many people made fun of people working at Walmart when we were kids, and then it just kind of stuck around.
I know people who've never been to Walmart. Like Alvin had never been to Walmart
What?
until
So many people are like, "Oh man, I don't want to grow up like, like being a cashier at
That's like a rich
Walmart,
person.
like bagging goods at Walmart. Oh, that's like all the teachers. That's what they threaten you with.
I thought it was
Really?
McDonald's.
If you don't,
I thought
if
it
you
was
don't,
McDonald's.
no, it was a Walmart in my school. If you don't do well, you're going to Walmart, and it's like, oh fuck, I don't want to go to
Definitely
Walmart.
that was flipping burgers at
At McDonald's,
McJob. Yeah,
yeah, that's
like
that was one of them too.
they're just like,
I don't
oh,
remember.
it's Canadian, and I'm like, oh, what is this misplaced patriotism? Literally everything's made in China. Like I don't.
Yeah. That's where the profits go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Apparently, they have a very good like warehouse distribution model or something like that, and that's why they're so successful. From what I've heard.
Who?
Tire?
Mm-hmm. Canadian Tire.
Huh?
And Kev, I even talked to Kev. He's like, yeah, it's a poorly run company. Because I mean, he's worked at head office.
Right.
It's-
He's puked in the elevator.
that's right.
Really fast-ish. Don't ask.
That's right. Anyway, I was just like so baffled. I'm like, I can't believe I'm hearing this. And then I would just bring it up. I brought it up a few times. I'm like, or you can go to Walmart. It's like,
Nope.
save
not
a bit of money
Canadian.
If it's closer to you. Like if you live near Dufferin, like I don't see why not. I'd go there.
Yeah.
Nope. It just like
To be fair, we
I
don't
can't
have that
believe
many
they make-
WalMarts in Toronto.
there's two, and there's like maybe like 3 Canadian Tires.
What?
There's more
There-
Canadian Tires than that.
There's more Walmarts than that.
No, I meant
right?
like downtown. I meant downtown.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
of course. There's there's more WalMarts and Canadian Tires uptown as well.
I just find WalMarts are like oddly spaced. It's never a chance to go.
Canadian Tire is more central. There's no question about that. True.
Sure. Oh man, I love arid lakes.
There are a lot of good maps now. I really enjoy them. I'm actually really enjoying this episode in particular because I got this 5 link. It makes such a big difference. It's like that time Wendy recommended that really nice kitchen knife to me.
Oh my god!
Now I see
yeah,
everything
I'm so
in a
glad
new
you got
light.
it. Oh, I'm so glad you got that.
Oh my god, what a difference.
Like, your knife was really bad before.
It was really bad. I won't even deny it.
It's a good price for a. It's a good price for a knife.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Curtis, was it your birthday yesterday?
Yeah,
It was.
his
It
birthday.
was your birthday yesterday, Curtis?
You're now
Yeah.
old man.
I'm an old man now, Shohan.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm so old.
Are
Do you know how old he is?
Are you 30 now?
Yeah, he's 30.
I'm 30.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh. I know, right?
So
Yeah,
so what'd you
I
do?
didn't know Curtis
Man.
was so old. I was like, he's always been the same age difference from us.
Since when
And
did
he's
you
like,
get
"Yeah,
so
but it's
old, Curtis, all of a
It's
sudden?
like, but like, it's like, isn't it like seem like it makes it seem like such a big difference if you're dating someone in a different decade? I'm like, well, that's never happened, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I wouldn't let that happen
And
to
I was
me.
like, also like I met you when I was 21, so it's like,
Wait, that means Grace is 40.
yeah, it's like Demi's age.
So what'd you do on your big 3-0?
I went rock climbing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And now I am not doing very much at all tonight. Man.
What did you do
Oh,
after? Did
are you
you go
sore?
over, I guess?
What's what? No,
Oh.
just we went to Majas.
Oh, nice.
Have you been to
That's right.
Majas?
Well, that's because I was supposed to go there yesterday,
It's that
actually.
Egyptian place, right?
So I would have ran into you, except Michelle canceled on me.
Oh. What time were you going?
Oh, like before you, though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you were gonna go with Michelle?
Yeah, that was my plan, to go to Majas.
Was Asad gonna go too?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good restaurant. I enjoyed
When'd
it.
you get there?
The
Well, it's fucking
Kairos
like
special.
we tried to go before, but it was a 2-hour wait, and we were like, nope.
We were told half an hour wait, and then 2 minutes later they came out and called the name, and it's like, is there somebody else by that name? It's like, no, it's you. Okay, sure,
So like
I'll take
half
it.
hour is not like 2
Yeah.
hours in the morning.
It's not 2 hours. Oh yeah, in the morning, that's ridiculous.
So you went for dinner then? You thought that was better timing?
No, it was like a really late brunch. They do brunch until like 5 o'clock.
Oh, I know, but so we would have ran into you then. That's so funny.
At late?
Well, we were gonna go for lunch, and then
lunch?
it's just
Okay.
canceled.
Yeah, I was there from like 3:30 on.
Oh, okay, that's pretty late.
Yeah.
That was after your rock climbing.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh. And now I'm in such rough shape.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I messaged you.
Well, every time you go rock climbing, you get really
online, but you
sore.
weren't really online. It was like mystery.
Mystery.
So yesterday I went to one of Kay's friends' baptisms,
Okay.
where she got baptized, and I've never been, so I didn't know what the
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, I had no idea what it would be like.
I
Were you
want to be
frightened?
baptized.
Well, I wasn't frightened, but I was very
I'm
curious. Well, here's what I thought. Okay, here's what I thought. I thought either it was one of two extremes. I never thought it'd be somewhere in the middle. I thought either to get baptized, they take like a mug of water, okay, and they just like, you shall now be baptized, and then they like
Sure.
pour the water over your head, like that
Okay,
cup
okay.
of water, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they have like what did they have? Tell us.
It was on like this little balcony
Way to
thing
interrupt his story
on
to
the
say
second
that.
floor.
Okay. Is it a jacuzzi? Was it like a jacuzzi?
I couldn't see. I think it's something like a
Oh.
bathtub or
Wait.
something like that.
Yeah,
Okay, so the
but
other
maybe
extreme, I thought it would be like they push you into the water and then they keep you in there and hold your head in the water and then
yes,
you're like
Game of
struggling. It's like
Oh.
and then only
Yeah.
when you're like out of breath do you come out or something like that.
So Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. So those were the
That
two
would've been-
extremes I expected.
Yeah.
So you thought baptism was?
That's what I thought baptism. I'm not even joking. And
I appreciate this.
And
Love
then
it. I love it.
I mean, what it ended up being was like so underwhelming. I was actually kind of disappointed. I'm like, she didn't drown or anything. Like, it was like, you shall now be baptized. Are you ready? It's like, I'm ready. And then she like, she like holds her nose so she doesn't like, she doesn't get water in her nose. And it's like, splash. And then she comes back up and it's like, it's done. I'm like, what? I'm like, go back in there. Like, that's not done. That was.
You think
How has God washed away all of your sins by now?
No, they lied to me. Okay, the past.
Too quickly.
Yeah, it was too quickly. Like, you gotta have more sins than that, you know? And then like
I know you. I don't really know you, but
Oh my god.
and then like
You're so funny,
and the pastor was like, "Oh yeah, I noticed that nobody's sitting in the first 2 rows, or as I like to deem it, the splash zone."
Splash zone.
And I was like, "Oh shit! Like it's gonna go down." That's what I thought. And then it says they were on the 2nd floor. I didn't even see like I could barely even hear a splash. Okay, it was just like plop. I'm like,
And you guys were on the 1st floor, and they were on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because Andrea's baptism is the other way around. Like, we were all on the 2nd floor, and she was on the 1st floor. So
Oh, really?
We all see her go in. Yeah.
well, there were 2 floors where you could
that
sit.
sounds more ideal.
But it was kind of it was well when the pastor first walked out, the first thing I thought of was like Romeo, oh Romeo, because it was like it was like on this little like this balcony
Wait.
thing. I was like, is
I
he
thought
gonna
you
like?
let down your hair.
Well, that's Romeo. Oh Romeo, let down your
yeah,
hair.
let down your hair. Yeah, right. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I think so too. I was
Romeo's
I was
not up there.
severely
Or
disappointed.
you're Romeo. I'm confused. She's Juliet.
Juliet, yeah,
Juliet's in the balcony.
balcony.
Let down your hair.
Let down your hair, Romeo.
How you become more of a man.
But yeah, that was
That's
my
what you did
first
yesterday?
balcony
You went to rock
experience.
climbing, went to Maha's?
Yeah. And then just hung out.
It sounds like a pretty good birthday.
It was a pretty good birthday. And I got to sleep in. Like, how many birthdays do you get to sleep in?
Oh, and you started it by playing Path.
Yes.
Yes, because I was there at midnight. I was like, happy birthday.
Started the day playing
Yeah.
Path, ended the day playing Path.
That's true.
Yeah,
All true things.
it's good. Good
All
times.
true things.
We played some Beyond maps.
Again?
Yeah.
Nice. Jealous. So jealous.
So good. So good. At some point, you will have to join us.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be this league. Maybe
Yeah,
like
maybe
in
maybe next
November.
league I'll come back.
But now that you have a taste of hardcore,
Yeah,
it
it's actually
hasn't
kind of
gone forward
hard
for you.
because, well, I haven't had a bullshit death yet, so I need to experience that first.
Yeah. I don't know. Might be good to have a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because like you can do some real bullshit. Like I just got my first temple map here, and so I'm running a tier 9, and it's a silly mods, but it's just like, okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, like why
right?
not, right?
Why not?
Mhm.
And I already got a malformation tier 11 or tier 10.
Yeah, right now everything I do, I'm like super scared because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like every map I do, I have to check what boss it is, you know, because I don't know. Anyways, am I recording? I am recording. That's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. What we ended up doing today, we ended up getting the grotto bonus and we got the factory bonus. So we got 2 more bonuses. We are now at 8 out of 125.
8 boni.
8 boni. Hopefully we'll get more. I haven't been doing many challenges,
Let's go
but
watch some Trump.
we're gonna try for
I was
that.
trying to steal off your video.
Let's go watch some Trump.
No.
If you guys like this video, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.